Chapter 7. Overcoming the fear of judgment. One of the primary drivers of perfectionism is the fear of judgment and criticism from others. We often hold ourselves to impossibly high standards to meet societal expectations and avoid the disapproval of our peers, family, and colleagues. In this chapter, we will explore the role of societal expectations and judgments in perfectionism and share strategies for overcoming the fear of judgment and criticism. The role of societal expectations and judgments in perfectionism. Cultural norms. Cultural norms and societal expectations play a significant role in shaping our understanding of success and failure. When we internalize these expectations, we may feel pressured to conform to certain ideals or achieve specific milestones, fueling our perfectionist tendencies. Social comparison. The widespread use of social media has made it easier than ever to compare ourselves to others, often leading to feelings of inadequacy and a heightened fear of judgment. This constant comparison can exacerbate our perfectionist tendencies and make it difficult to embrace our imperfections. Family and peer influence. The expectations and judgments of our family and peers can also contribute to our perfectionism. When we feel that we must meet the standards set by those around us, we may develop a fear of judgment that prevents us from taking risks or pursuing our true passions. Strategies for overcoming the fear of judgment and criticism. Develop self-compassion. Cultivating self-compassion involves recognizing that we are all imperfect and treating ourselves with kindness and understanding when we make mistakes. By practicing self-compassion, we can reduce our fear of judgment and become more comfortable with our imperfections. Reframe failure. Instead of viewing failure as a sign of weakness or inadequacy, try reframing it as a natural part of the learning process. This shift in perspective can help us let go of the fear of judgment and embrace our failures as opportunities for growth. Limit social media consumption. Reducing the time spent on social media can help us minimize social comparison and the resulting fear of judgment. By focusing on our own goals and accomplishments, we can develop a healthier self-image and a more authentic sense of self-worth. Surround yourself with supportive people. Surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and support us can help mitigate the fear of judgment. Building a network of positive influences encourages us to embrace our imperfections and pursue our passions without fear of criticism. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can help us become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to recognize and challenge our fear of judgment. Through mindfulness, we can learn to accept our imperfections and develop a more balanced perspective on success and failure. In conclusion, overcoming the fear of judgment is essential in breaking free from the constraints of perfectionism. By developing self-compassion, reframing failure, limiting social media consumption, surrounding ourselves with supportive people, and practicing mindfulness, we can reduce our fear of judgment and embrace our imperfections. As you continue on your journey towards embracing imperfection and achieving success, remember that the opinions of others do not define your worth, and the only person you need to impress is yourself. Chapter 8. The 80-20th Rule. Focusing on what matters. In our pursuit of success and perfection, we often find ourselves overwhelmed with numerous tasks and responsibilities, making it difficult to prioritize and focus on what truly matters. This is where the 80-20th Rule, or the Pareto principle, can help us maximize our productivity and achievements. In this chapter, we will introduce the Pareto principle and its application to productivity and success. We will also share examples of how focusing on the most important tasks can lead to greater achievements. Understanding the Pareto principle. The Pareto principle, named after the Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, states that roughly 80% of effects come from 20% of causes. In the context of productivity and success, this principle suggests that 80% of our results are derived from 20% of our efforts. By identifying and focusing on the most critical tasks and activities, the 20%, we can achieve a more significant impact with less effort, ultimately leading to greater success. Applying the Pareto principle to productivity and success. Prioritize tasks. To effectively apply the Pareto principle, we must first identify and prioritize the tasks and activities that will have the most significant impact on our goals. This may involve creating a list of tasks, ranking them by importance, and concentrating on the top 20% that will yield the majority of the desired results. Eliminate or delegate less important tasks. Once we have identified the most critical tasks, we can eliminate or delegate tasks that do not contribute significantly to our goals. This allows us to free up time and energy to focus on the tasks that truly matter. Set realistic expectations. Recognizing that not all tasks will have an equal impact on our success helps us set realistic expectations and avoid striving for perfection in every area of our lives. By focusing on the most important tasks, we can let go of perfectionism and still achieve meaningful results. Examples of focusing on the most important tasks. Business. In a business context, the Pareto principle can be applied to various aspects, such as sales, marketing, and customer service. For example, a company may find that 80% of its revenue comes from 20% of its clients. By identifying and nurturing these high-value clients, the company can maximize its revenue and growth potential. Personal life. In our personal lives, the Pareto principle can help us prioritize our goals and responsibilities, allowing us to focus on what matters most. For example, if we find that spending quality time with family and friends brings us the most happiness and satisfaction, we can prioritize these relationships and make more intentional choices about how we allocate our time and energy. Health and fitness. When it comes to health and fitness, the Pareto principle can help us identify the most effective exercises or habits that will yield the most significant results. For example, if we find that a specific workout routine or dietary change leads to 80% of our fitness improvements, we can focus on these activities to maximize our progress without striving for perfection in every aspect of our health and fitness regimen. In conclusion, the 80-20 rule, or the Pareto principle, is a powerful tool for maximizing productivity and success while minimizing the pitfalls of perfectionism. By identifying and focusing on the most important tasks and activities, we can achieve more significant results with less effort and reduce the pressure to be perfect in every aspect of our lives. As you continue on your journey towards embracing imperfection and achieving your goals, remember that focusing on what truly matters will lead to greater achievements and a more fulfilling life.